Welcome back to episode 21 here at Tech Headlines Today, where we bring you the top tech headlines in an easy listening podcast. Subscribe and follow if you're new, and let's get into it. Microsoft and Twitch team up to make it easy to live stream Xbox games. Microsoft has partnered with Twitch to make streaming from your Xbox a simple 3-step process. To live stream from an Xbox, visit the Capture and Share tab, then select Live Streaming to link your Twitch account. To stream any game downloaded to your Xbox, you can select the Go Live Now option to start streaming to your Twitch account. Xbox Live allows streamers to set their resolution and bitrate, set the stream title, and allow party chat. Because it's so easy to set up, live streaming from Xbox consoles is sure to become much more popular on Twitch in the coming weeks. Microsoft also said that there are some awesome new features coming soon based on your feedback, so keep an eye out for those. Target to add Starbucks orders and product returns to its curbside pickup service. Target is preparing to expand its curbside pickup service, called Drive Up, by adding items such as the ability to add Starbucks orders and the ability to bring back items that you may want to return. Target said the changes would initially be piloted by employees before the company rolled them out to customers in select test markets. Target is also adding more categories to its backup item functionality. Drive Up is one of several same-day services offered by Target. The company saw a 60% growth in same-day services in the third quarter of 2021, on top of 200% growth in the year prior. Target has been adding new capabilities to Drive Up since it launched, including more permanent storage capacity in more than 200 high-volume stores. Is Apple's Qualcomm relationship already on the rocks? Apple and Qualcomm have never enjoyed the easiest relationship, and the two companies were involved in litigation before they agreed to a peace deal that popped Qualcomm's 5G radios inside iPhones. Now it looks like that partnership is on the rocks. There are 3 claims that show that the company is creating manufacturing partnerships to produce its own 5G modems. Apple purchased Intel's modem development resources in a separate billion-dollar deal and is now engaged in developing its own unique 5G modem. As 5G deployments accelerates and nations begin to adopt fast 5G, the strategic importance of the mobile broadband standard continues to grow, and Apple is already involved in 6G development. New York to get statewide cybersecurity center. New York State is creating a Joint Security Operations Center, JSOC, to centralize and enhance its cyber defenses. The center was announced by State Governor Kathy Hochul on Tuesday at a joint conference held with the mayors of New York City, Albany, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, and Yonkers. Hochul said that New York was forming a statewide team to thwart potential cyber attacks. She added that the state would be hiring 70 highly trained individuals to work in the facility with 117 desktop computers. This is going to be the nerve center for our cyber operations, said Hochul. It will bring all the talent together, the resources, the data sharing that has been going on in silos for far too long. Hochul said the investments would help ensure that if one part of the network is attacked, the state can isolate and protect the rest of the system. Ring doorbell owners can now set Batman Quick Replies. Ring has created Batman-themed Quick Replies for its video doorbells to coincide with the release of the new The Batman film on March 1st. There are 4 messages that Batman can leave using either a male voice or a female voice. Quick Replies are available globally in English, but are unavailable for the Ring doorbell wired model. Rolls-Royce CIO Stuart Hughes on leaning into IoT. Stuart Hughes is CIO and Chief Digital Officer at Rolls-Royce, where he leads the digital teams in the civil aerospace business. Rolls-Royce's engines are used in fighter jets, business jets, and more than 50% of long-haul planes. CIO's Thor Olavsrud sat down with Hughes at IDG's Edge Computing Summit to discuss how data collected from airplane engines is enabling Rolls-Royce's customers to plan and execute better flights. Our technology enables us to have a commercial model where the airplane owner actually pays per engine flying hour, so they only pay for the time that the engine is in use. And in exchange for that payment, Rolls-Royce covers all of the maintenance, all of the servicing, and all of the warranty elements. In effect, we sell power by the hour rather than airplane engines in that sense. We follow an OKR process and measure our progress on the outcomes we actually deliver. We've moved away from spec work and work towards product work, collaboration, and laser focus on the actual outcome. Advice for getting started with IoT data? Think about the end, the customer, what the use case is, and then focus on capturing the data. Google Chat replaces Classic Hangouts for all Workspace users on March 22nd. Google has been planning to end-of-life Classic Hangouts for Workspace users since 2018, but the mandatory switch to Google Chat is finally set to happen on March 22nd. It's the last step in a 5-phase plan to migrate everyone from Classic Hangouts to Google Chat. In a blog post, Google confirmed that on March 22nd, we'll turn on the Chat Preferred setting for any customers who haven't already done so, making Google Chat the default chat application. If you prefer to keep using Hangouts at work, you can't opt out, but you won't lose any conversation history. Almost everything will be stored in Google Chat. Google says the hangouts.google.com domain will continue to work, but it will load chat instead of Hangouts after the switch. It's possible to export Hangouts and chat data if an organization decides they want to look for an alternative messaging solution. And as for personal Google accounts, 9to5 Google points out that the same switch to chat is going to happen, but the Workspace transition will be completed before Google tackles that user base. Sony is rolling out a way to share PS5 clips from the PS app. Sony is gradually rolling out a feature that lets PS5 players view and share captured screenshots and clips from the PS app on iOS and Android. Sony will expand the capture feature to more territories next month. You'll need to manually enable the feature to download clips and screenshots to your phone or tablet. The PS5 will upload any clips or screenshots that are under 3 minutes and will keep them for 14 days. While that's a bit of an odd limitation, this is a useful way to get your screenshots and clips onto your phone. You'll be able to share them on social media with your friends without using the PS5's limited sharing option or transferring captures to a computer using USB drive. Playing your Steam PC games in a Tesla? It could happen, Elon Musk says. Ever want to play Steam games from the car? Tesla is trying to make it happen. CEO Elon Musk brought up the effort on Twitter this week after someone asked when the PC game Cyberpunk 2077 would be available on the latest Tesla vehicles. We're working through the general case of making Steam games work on a Tesla versus specific titles. Former is obviously where we should be long-term, Musk responded. Some Tesla vehicles already run PC games, including Cyberpunk 2077 and The Witcher 3. The company is working on offering AAA PC games on the Tesla arcade platform. It's complicated, but hopefully Cyberpunk 2077 will be out next quarter, along with Witcher, Musk tweeted in December. A lot of internal debate as to whether we should be putting efforts toward generalizing gaming emulation versus making individual games work well. Zuckerberg unveils AI projects aimed at building metaverse future. Facebook owner Meta is working on artificial intelligence research to improve how people talk to voice assistants and translate between languages and build the metaverse, a futuristic ideal of virtual environments where users can work, socialize, and play. Zuckerberg demonstrated BuilderBot, an AI concept that will allow people to describe a world and general aspects of it using speech commands. As we advance this technology further, you'll be able to create nuanced worlds to explore and share experiences with others, with just your voice, said Zuckerberg. He did not set a timeline for these advancements or give more details on how BuilderBot works. Thanks for joining us once again on this episode of Tech Headlines Today. Share this episode on social media if you enjoyed it. It really does help us out. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.